Hey, everybody. Jeff will be in a minute, so we're just going to take it slow and wait on him to get in here. Alabama loses and blah, blah, blah. It was pretty bad. So we're going to wait on Jeff. We're going to talk about it. Don't you worry. Let's hear your thoughts on it in the comment section. Por favor. Would love to hear what you got to think. We can talk. I don't know. Offensive line coach, maybe, while we wait. I'm sure you guys want to talk about that, right? Yeah, Noah Williamson is he's kind of a bust. I saw somebody call him the Wilkin Formby of Alabama basketball, and I really appreciated that comment. Alabama dropped 79-73 to Tennessee at home in Coleman. They do it without some two starters. So I guess we got to take that into account, but it's the same old story to me, getting out physical on the glass, missing some free throws. They went cold on the 3-ball late in the game, couldn't score. So yeah, they got out rebounded 36-28. Offensive rebounds 11-7, defensive rebounds 25-21. Both teams. Tennessee actually turned the ball over more. Alabama was making them pay for that early in the first half, but again, in that second half, Alabama just went cold. Man, they shot 23% from three, and they shot under 50 from the field, and shot about 71% from the free throw line, but missed some late free throws that could have kept some pressure on. It was rough, man. It was really, really rough. Really rough. Would love some defensive help soft. Yeah, Phylon can't do everything, and defenses are starting to figure it out, man. You shut Phylon down, and you don't have Holloway out there. You don't have Amari Allen, so you don't really have a lot of scoring left on the court. So it's a little ugly, man. A little ugly. I'm actually surprised it was as close as it was. So how you doing, agent? Talking some basketball. Jeff will be in here in a minute. So hey, look, Bediako played great, man. He had a really good game. You can't knock him, but there just wasn't enough dudes scoring, man. I mean, really, let's look at it. So Aiden Sherrill played 22 minutes, had 6 points. Bowen played 33 minutes, had 8 points. Phylon, of course, led the team, played 38 minutes, had 26 points. Wrightsell was hot early and then went cold. After that, he had 14 during the game, 31 minutes. Houston Millette did not have a great game. He had 2 points. London Jemison had 2 points. Charles Bediako had 13 and 3 rebounds. Aiden Sherrill had 4 rebounds. Bowen had 5. LeBaron had 4. Again, man, the story is the 3-ball here. You live by it, you die by it. Alabama shot 23% beyond the arc. They went 6 for 26. That's your story, man. That's it. Tennessee shot 33%. They went 6 for 18. So that's really the story. It's just this team seems like it lacks physicality, right? So he's coming. Powder's coming. He's coming. Be nice to Noah Williamson, Cole. Come on. Be nice. He does. There's just something about him. Like, I'm going to be honest. And this show here, I'm going to talk more from a fan standpoint than analysis, because I don't know nearly as much about college basketball as I do college football, but he just looks lost all the time out there. Like, it looks awkward, right? It just looks weird. He looks unathletic. It's hard to watch sometimes. So, this was and Michael, yeah, you're right. Nate Oates and his 3-point shooting is a joke, preventing teams from winning more games. This is what it's been, man. This is his philosophy, and so this is how Nate Oates plays. He wants them taking 3 balls if they're there, and they just didn't shoot the ball well. They haven't been shooting the ball well really all season. So, all right, Jeff, give me a thumbs up when you're good, buddy.
What's up?
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know you were live. My bad.
No, you're good. I went ahead and went live. I'm not feeling my best. So, try to jump in here. And
how long have we been in? How long have you been going?
Like 5 minutes. So,
boy, that was
rough.
Man, you can't be down to your best players against a team like that, and
bro, you ain't kidding,
and win. Kidding. You just
what?
You can't do that. And we shot terribly. We shot so bad tonight.
Yeah, I just went through it, Jeff. I'm going to go back through the numbers, and I just so people can kind of get your reaction. So, field goals: Alabama shot 43%, 25 for 58. Free throws, they shot 71%, well, 70.8% at the line. They went 17 for 24. Missed a couple there in the second that I felt like were probably field goal or free throws that you want to have, keep the pressure on Tennessee. But really where they lost the game was 3-point shooting, which, coming into this season, Nate Oates said this may be the best shooting team he's ever had. They shot 23%, Jeff. They went 6 for 26, man.
I was about to say 6 for 25 or 20, somewhere like that.
Yeah, 6 for 26, man.
Shot left him tonight. Didn't have enough anywhere else.
Yeah, I feel like LeBaron did LeBaron file-on stuff all night long. Charles Bediako, the joke's going to be that Alabama lost with a quote-unquote NBA player. Bediako pulled his weight, I feel like. He played
a good game.
Yeah, he did. There just wasn't enough scoring on the floor outside of those guys. And so
Sherelle getting in foul trouble, that kind of botched, I think, what some of the plan was to get both those guys on the floor. But Sherelle got dinged up foul-wise pretty early. He was out of position several times tonight. I didn't think he had his best game. Passed up a couple open looks.
Yeah.
3. I just didn't think he had his best game.
Yeah, it seems like the chat's really down on Noah Williamson. Jeff, what's your thoughts on Noah Williamson? Look, I told him, hey, hold on. I told them, like, full court crimson, it's kind of an unfiltered approach. Like, you're going to get a fan perspective. Like, we're not going to pretend to be analyst here. Like, so feel free to let it fly.
He provides little to nothing on either end of the floor. He doesn't rebound. He's not a tenacious defender. He passes up shots, and then he doesn't make the ones he shoots. And it's like, what do you really provide? I don't understand. This was the friggin' Patriot League Player of the Year last year. I'm not saying we expected him to come in and average 17 and 12, but I mean, 5 points a game, was that too much to ask?
He started shooting the corner 3 in this game, and my son's like, why? Like, I don't understand. Why is he doing that?
He's a 3-point shooter, but he's not good this year shooting threes. Trelly is shooting in the 20%.
Trelly looked good early on in that game. He went cold there in the second half. I felt like
he was nailing that teardrops.
Yeah, I feel like Tennessee had a really good defensive game plan. It seems like every team Alabama plays is a really good defensive basketball team, and they're not all that good defensively. I think Alabama just they're figuring out how to slow them down, man.
Well, and truth be told, I thought we played pretty good defensively tonight. I mean, 79 points is a good defensive effort. If you've got 2 of your starters in that give you even close to what their average is, this is a Bama easy win.
Yeah,
but you can't lose 2 starters and play a team like Tennessee and shoot 26% from 3. That's not a good combo.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. It also feels like with Alabama men's basketball, it feels like every week they play, it feels like somebody's having a career high game against them. This week it was Nate Ament. He went a career high 29 points, played 38 minutes, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 29 points.
Who's the other guy that was killing us? The guard, the short guy.
Gillespie?
Yes.
The guy that looked like Mark Sears?
Jeez.
Yeah. 24, played 38 minutes, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 24 points. Yeah, so they were getting really good guard play. Alabama did not. Did not. They were relying solely on the 3 ball, and it just wasn't dropping in that second half. And it got them. I'm surprised that the score is a little closer. As close as it was.
Tennessee had several turnovers too. I mean, Tennessee didn't. They didn't play their most polished game.
Yeah, they actually turned the ball over more than Alabama did. I think they had 10. Alabama had 7.
Yes, Herb.
Yeah, Alabama actually scored more points in the paint than they did. Interestingly enough, they scored 32.
I thought we had something there with the Lob City with Bediako down there. That high screen and lob from Pylon was worked a few times, but
yeah, it did.
Tennessee's a good team. They're a good defensive team. They're solid, and they made the adjustments and they took us out of a lot. We didn't get a lot of open threes. It wasn't like we were missing open threes all night. They were pretty much contested.
Oh yeah, they were. They had them locked down pretty good, man. Mm-hmm. They absolutely, and that's the formula, dude. If you can lock Bama down beyond the arc and make them shoot those contested threes, they don't like those mid-range shots. That's why this team is better in the paint than previous Nate Oates teams. Mm-hmm. But again, you're lacking Aiden Holloway. Amari Allen's out. So the scoring is just gone. But that's the bigger story with me about this team. It feels like every time there's a freaking game coming up, somebody mysteriously winds up on this injury depth chart or the injury chart. And I don't understand what the hell they're doing in practice. We saw the same thing with football. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's really frustrating. Bediak, anyway, sorry.
That's been a contingency point from what's the word I'm looking for? Point of contention for me.
There it is.
All season. Sorry, I couldn't get my word out.
You're fine. It's late.
About the practice injuries. And it's like by the end of the season, we're all ground up, pieced Band-Aid together, and we're coasting into the postseason on fumes. Not on fumes because we made an Elite Eight Final Four run. We're not coasting on fumes, but it's like we don't have enough to make a 6-game run in the tournament like you have to do. You have to win 6 games in a row to win a championship.
Yeah. I think at this point in the season, it's almost February. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Alabama's a tournament team, depending on what happens the rest of the year. But I feel like they're probably an early out.
Yeah, unless we can get. I mean, we haven't played a game with a full roster yet. For some crazy reason, we can't.
Are they going to ever? I don't.
That's what I'm saying. If we can't, then yes. But if we ever get healthy and ever get the roster that was built, then I think we can make a run in the tournament. But I don't know if we'll ever get there. We had an off week and lost 2 starters. Didn't even play a game this week. How do you get fired on your day off?
Herb, I'm assuming it's Herb and not Raj. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if this is a Sweet 16 team, man. I'm gonna be honest, dude.
We're gonna have to get better.
Yeah, the rest of the SEC is gonna be pretty brutal for this team if they don't shoot better. And they're not a good defensive team either. I don't feel like. I feel like they're a terrible defensive team. They can't defend without fouling.
They did pretty good in the first half, not fouling, and then second half got a little nuts. And a couple of them were like at the end of the shot clock. That is so infuriating. Guarding for 24 seconds and then fouling with 0.8 of a second left on the shot clock, and then puts them on the line. And then Sherrell was caught under the basket several times tonight. That's why Tennessee got several offensive rebounds, and then he picked up 2 fouls in the last 30 seconds of the first half because what's his name was driving and getting laid up and then get the and one.
Yeah.
Agent, wow, I think we'll make the tournament, but I don't know how long.
Dude, I'm kind of with Agent here, man.
Think so?
Yeah, dude. Like, they're not guaranteed to beat anybody in the SEC the rest of the way. Like, you still got to go to Florida.
I can't.
You still got Auburn. They could play their way out of this thing, man.
Yeah, you guys may be right. It seems a little more, but I mean, I don't know when we'll see the roster. We have yet to see it.
Yeah.
And then Trelly goes out limping after he fell down that time, and we're all just like, "Dang, down he goes." Yep.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
If you see Trelly on the ground, he's coming off.
Wild. Somebody's always hurt. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's frustrating because it looks so good early on. It looked fast. They were shooting very, very well. I really think the story this season, when it's all said and done, is probably going to be what we're talking about: Jeff injuries. They just couldn't stay healthy. And the world's going to cheer tonight because a lot of people were pissed off about the Bediako situation, which I get it, man. I completely understand why they're mad. I have no control over whether the kid plays or not. If he plays, he plays. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Should he be playing? In my opinion, no. But it's still my team, so I'm still going to pull for him no matter what.
Same.
But it didn't get him a dub, so I mean, I don't know what everybody's pissed off.
Truth be told, he shouldn't be playing, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
they said he could, so I mean, why not? And
if you're in
sharp early,
look, hey, if you're in the chat and you're trolling, I don't mind leaving your trolling comments. That's fine. Like, troll all you want to, but if you're swearing, I'm going to remove the comment because it hurts the algorithm. So I'm just putting that out there so you don't think I'm removing your comments because you're hurting my feelings. It's just because
Bake's in here, so
swearing hurts the algorithm. So that's the only reason we're removing them. But
Bake take care of it now. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
Michael Smitty.
Yeah, Michael, you're absolutely right. A lot of guys hurt and just not shooting well right now, man.
We've got a lot of miles with a beat up team. We won a few games with a beat up team, but truth be told, we got lucky to get out of the Oklahoma game with a win, and we played terrible really in that game.
Yeah.
Sheriff's in town, so it's
the sheriff.
I don't know, man. We need to get on a hot streak. We need to put a couple games together where we look, formidable again.
Let's look at the schedule moving ahead. And so,
right,
and really let's be honest.
Mizzou on Wednesday.
Yeah. Should on theoretically on paper that should be a win, right?
And we're at Florida on the 1st.
That's a loss right now in my book. In my mind,
home on the 3rd versus Texas A&M. So we got Mizzou, Florida, Texas A&M coming up.
Yeah. So 2-1 in that.
Does Wade Taylor still play for A&M?
I don't know, man.
Guy's been there since Brandon Miller's freshman year.
And you got Auburn, and the way Auburn's playing, they just beat Florida down in Gainesville. The way Auburn's playing right now, that's not a gimme. That's going to be in Neville. So then you got Ole Miss, South Carolina, Arkansas, which will be very interesting. If they play like they did tonight, that's probably a loss. LSU, Mississippi State, you're going to get another shot at Tennessee. And then, the hot team in the SEC that nobody's really talking about right now, Georgia. And then, you get Auburn again in Tuscaloosa. So it's a mix of should wins and tough basketball games. So I feel like, if they're healthy and they're shooting the three ball well, they're a tournament team, but they haven't been healthy, man. Like, I mean, you literally can't. Every week somebody's hurt. It's frustrating, man. And they're probably just nagging injuries that people are re-irritating. With Aiden Holloway, it's probably his wrist. I heard somebody say he had a wrist guard on.
That's been nagging him for a while.
Yeah, it's been nagging him for a while. So it's probably just re-injuring and re-aggravating things. But man, I would love to see what this team look like fully healthy. With or without Bediako, because this was a problem before the whole Bediako thing anyway. So
it's so hard to tell what the ceiling of the squad is when we don't know what the squad can do, because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Pete, what are you talking about? No hot streak. Please stop giving them hope. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
giving who hope? What are you talking about?
Who am I giving hope to? Like explain that. Explain yourself. You're going to say something like that.
I don't know what that means.
Be candid. Like,
Hunter, that's not coming. I just don't see that coming. I don't think he in there.
Like I said early on, I saw a tweet. Somebody called him the Wilkin Formby of Alabama basketball, and
he plays like he's 5'7".
He looks so awkward. It's so awkward.
He plays like he's in who's the assistant coach's son's on the team? That's the short one, Murphy.
Yeah.
So that he plays like he's the shortest player on the smallest player on the team. It's insane. Like, look, you're 7 foot, dude. Learn it. Learn that you're 7 feet. Like, act like it.
He's just awkward, man. It's like he doesn't know how to move his body. Which if I'm 6'3", if I was 7 foot, I'm awkward at 6'3". I can't imagine being 7 foot. I wouldn't be able to move my body.
He's
either.
got some skill in there. I mean, granted, the level of competition, I understand Patriot League is Snickers at it, but you got to possess some skill to average 20 a game in any league.
Sure.
Unless you're Shaq size,
it's just not translating.
It's not translating, but he's playing very timid. He plays very timid. Like
Scared,
he's unsure of can I get in there or not? Can I body this guy up? Because if I try and he bumps me out of there,
sure.
Can I stick up to this guy? So it's just like he doesn't trust himself in his size. He's very awkward. And I understand that the transition from that level of play into the SEC, into this bloodbath in the SEC is tough. So, but he doesn't provide much at all. If he got in there and got some dirty rebounds, played some of the hard hat minutes, but I ain't seeing it.
Yeah, Hunter, you're right, man.
Agreed,
yeah,
Hunter.
there's not enough scored if they're not on the court, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically all there is. It really, really hurt their 3-ball percentage today. Like I said, what did we shoot? 23%? Was that it, Jeff? Something like that. So,
I've been saying like we don't really know, but you said a couple of times this year, like maybe this team just isn't as good as we thought it was.
It's frustrating.
Maybe that's the case.
It's frustrating because they looked really good early on, but kind of what it is.
I don't know. We're just not.
Hey, it wasn't Bediako's fault. That dude played a heck of a game. Actually, he played a pretty solid game, man. It was the shooting beyond the arc, dude. So that was it. And getting bodied on the freaking boards.
Yeah, coming out of the timeout.
Hold on, Jeff. You are giving this team hope. When have they shot the ball halfway decent? What game in the last month have they shot? Dude, I've said they're not a good shooting team.
Yeah.
I've said they haven't been shooting the ball well. What the hell are you talking about? Like fucking listen.
Hey.
Sorry. Hey. That gets on my freaking nerves, man. Everybody wants to be pissed off at somebody. Like I got damn control over what happens on a basketball court in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's so stupid, man. Jesus.
They're a streaky team. They're a streaky shooting team.
Told you.
We've seen what they can do when they get on the other end of what we saw tonight. They hang C notes on people.
Giving them hope. I just said I don't know if they're going to make the freaking tournament. Like, what are you talking
I'm the one giving them hope. That was me giving them hope. Maybe he's talking to me. Maybe I was the one giving him hope by saying, oh, surely we'll make the tournament, but we won't last very long. That might have been me that was giving him that hope.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Pete, I'm just messing around, dude. You're fine. You say whatever the hell you want to say, dude. It's America.
I'm just messing around. I just went on dropping F-bombs on a family show, but I'm just messing.
It's not a family show. This is
fine. This is true. The Saturday night post-basketball game show is not the family show. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're I don't know. We still got to go through the rest of the SEC season and then the SEC tournament. So this,
dude, it's just if they can't get healthy, Eagle screeches.
Eagle screeches. It don't feel like 10 p.m. It feels like 10:20 p.m.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah, Amen's a lottery pick. You guys saw an NBA player tonight.
Who you talking about?
Amen.
Oh yeah, dude, he looked great, man.
He's like 6'7" or 6'6". I mean, he looked like an NBA player. Yeah, he's ready for Alabama baseball.
Me,
Justin LeBron, baby.
Yeah,
we still got him, right? He didn't portal anywhere, did he?
No, not yet. He's still there.
Anything's possible. 6'10". Oh gosh, yeah. And then one time, Filan was guarding him, and I'm like, it's like a 3-foot difference.
Yeah. Yeah, they're right. I meant 6'10", man. They said it during the game.
And Filan's got some size to him.
Yeah.
Alabama has a baseball team. Yeah, they do.
Here's the thing. Like it's basketball. For those of you who have watched the game for a while, you can tweak a couple of things and a team will get better drastically in college basketball. It's not like football. Like once the season starts, after a couple of weeks, you kind of are who you are. In college basketball, you can tweak some things and get better. The problem is again, it's variables that you can't control. It's injuries, and then the three ball, man. Like that again, it seems like every team they play is playing really good defense against them. They can't get clean three shots. Alabama's not that great in transition this year. They usually score a ton of points in transition.
Hasn't been great. You're right about
and then
that.
Even with Bediako, I still feel like they're just not physical enough.
No, and Florida's got that mammoth down there in the post.
Sure, I can agree with that. Mark Sears did too last year. Mark Sears
end of halves are hysterical to me. Watching this team at the end of a half with the last possession is some of the funniest looking basketball you'll ever see.
Yeah.
There's no way I can get worked up over football and basketball.
Why can't we pay for top guys? Well, there's no telling how. I mean, we have LeBaron and Philon. Alabama is, if I remember correctly, they're in the final two for a 5-star guy that's about to make a commitment soon, and it's between Bama and Georgetown. I think he's a 5-star. I can't remember. Bama's done pretty good with talent. There again, it's kind of like football. If you get like AJ, if you get into a bidding war, they're just not gonna. They're not gonna do that. Alabama's not a. I don't want to say they don't have the financial backers because they do, but Alabama doesn't have oil money or
Well, and basketball is going to have to be done a little bit different because they're not flooding the basketball program with money like the football team. That's at football's Alabama's bread and butter. And football funds a lot of this stuff, and so they're always going to direct things that way. But we can still put a better product out there than we did tonight. But it's
sure
the injuries are a problem all season.
Sure.
Absolutely. Reitzel's out 3 games now. Mari out. Aiden's out. Aiden missed a game earlier.
I told you. There's the question.
You did predict it. This is the second one. We have 2 of them now. We're gonna have 2 of them, Doug.
Yeah, we don't know. Look, this isn't a football show, but I'll just look. This is all I'm gonna say about it is a lot of folks are reporting right now that Bama's actually going to hire 2 guys on the offensive line. One of those guys potentially that they're interested in is USC's current defensive analyst. Don't let that fool you. He's coached offensive lines in a lot of places, including at the Steelers, Jeff, and with the Patriots. At Oregon in 2022, that year they ran for over 2,800 yards. I think does he have a Super Bowl ring? I think he might have a couple Super Bowl rings too. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Nobody knows yet.
It can't be as bad as it was. So regardless of
don't say like that, dude.
It just can't be. I just cannot believe it can be worse than that.
There it is. We got enough millionaires, just no billionaires. So Bama structure is different. I'm telling you, man, I posted that
in all areas.
I posted the jersey patch photo with Alexander Shinara's ad on it today. They're allowing ads on the uniforms now, and I posted a Bama
that
jersey.
was coming. Major League too predicted that back in the early 90s in that movie when they sold all the ad space on the outfield wall. So they saw that coming long before this, and then so here we are. But I mean, if you watch a WNBA game, you can't even find the team logo. It's all company logo or sponsorship logos, and
running up and down the court.
Yes, all contingency logos all over the uniform. So, but look, it's tough. But anyway,
yeah. So we're not gonna stay on long. I'm about to go watch this Patty Kimblett fight with my son, but.
I'm in the middle of some music prep back here too.
So yeah, you got to play tomorrow.
Yeah, I got Yeah, I got to work.
Yeah,
to
let's
do
not
tomorrow.
let's not talk about church after I just dropped the F bomb.
I know. After you hammered the F bomb.
I'm sorry. I try not to use that word.
That's all right.
Man,
That's all right.
Just got
That's all right. I used a lot of them earlier when my phone dinged with an alert that the Steelers hired Mike McCarthy, and after I crashed out when I came to, I had to double check, make sure it was real news, and it was. And then I crashed out again.
Yeah.
I don't remember much after that.
Well,
So the BAMA game started.
Scott Cochran was at the game.
Tonight he was?
Yeah, he was there. Kalen DeBoer was there.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't let the internet find out Cochran was sitting with DeBoer. Oh, Lord.
Rumors are coming.
There's our new offensive line coach. Yay, yay, yay.
Yes, Hunter. Yes. Yes. All right.
Bingo. That seriously, that's a great point. Daga needs to be all over Bama stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had an Alabama car a few years ago. Ricky Craven drove it. Daga.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. That was pretty cool.
That was a cool looking ride.
Pretty cool. I miss Daga. I used to come home on leave, and me and a buddy of mine that owned some land would go chop down a bunch of wood, and we'd go up there and sell it by the truckloads and make a couple grand.
What, race weekend?
Yeah, at the campsites.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
It's Daga infield is one of those things you can't describe until you've been down there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff.
Anyway.
So. All right, guys.
We're not going to stay long tonight, gentlemen and ladies.
To summarize everything, Alabama's scoring right now is in a really bad place. They don't play great defense. They're getting out physical. If Nate Oates doesn't turn it around, they're an early out if they make the tournament.
Shot the ball well last two games either.
You gotta take Tennessee with a grain of salt because you had Holloway and Amari Allen out. Injuries are a big problem for this team. But they've lost games and not shot well with them playing too. So it is what it is.
It's going to be a struggle now. We're 3-3 in the league, 13-6. We're definitely looking uphill. We're digging ourselves a decent hole as we come down the backstretch of the season. We're about to be February, so about the last real month of the season.
I know.
Got to iron some things out.
Absolutely. All right. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the things. Mostly we talk football. We talk a little bit of basketball, trying to get that off the ground. But obviously the big topic right now is who's going to be Alabama's offensive line coach, what's going to happen with Nunez, with his contract. So we're talking about all of that every single day, multiple times a day. So ideas, rumors, all of it right here at Waaaay Offsides. So make sure you're locked in, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Was it Robert? I think it was Robert. Robert, I'm sorry for dropping the F-bomb on you. Please forgive me.
Chris,
I had a bad day.
You say Cocker's not leaving his head coaching job. I'll just say what I always say. Every man has a price.
No, he's not. It was just a joke, Chris. We're not being serious. So
I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm not going to read that comment, Lance. I still love
boys and girls. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope y'all are staying warm up there.
Yeah, we're going to
it's cold. It's going to be 81 here tomorrow, by the way.
It's going to be like in the mid 60s here. And then like Tuesday morning when I get up to go to work, it's going to be like 17.
Yeah, it's supposed to bottom out here this weekend too. It's going to be like really cold. What's funny about Florida is it gets down in like the 50s and everybody's outside dressed like they're going on like a Everest hike. You know, like, guys, I'm out in shorts.
Florida
and
life.
Like,
Florida life.
It's not that bad, folks. So, all right. As always, I'm not going to drop the usual exit because I feel hypocritical. So enjoy your Sunday evening.
Roll Tide, everyone.
Yeah,
basketball is still here. We got a game Wednesday.
Cover it, even if it's not good. We're going to cover it.
We'll be covering it then. That's what
Peace be with you and Roll Tide. Namaste.